Hey everyone, welcome back to the Incident for Fun podcast. I'm Kirsten, also known as the Incident for Fun on Ravelry, and today I am outside. I hope this is going to work with the camera and everything, and sorry if I'm squinting today, it's because again I'm outside, but anyways. So I'm outside. I decided to record outside this week is because I want something new or whatever, so if you hear background noise it's because I live in the city and yeah, there's going to be cars and whatnot. So anyways, welcome back to the 26th episode, and if you're a new viewer, welcome. If you are a old viewer, welcome as well. Sorry, there's like bugs over here or whatever. And I hope my mouth is going to work and not be all, backwards. If it does, I'm sorry. If it does, I'll just probably record again. So anyways, I'm going to get to the show. And on the other hand, I didn't record last week. It's because I was very busy with school. I was just very busy. We had a project to do. Plus last week was the first week of the second semester for my school. So I was really busy and sorry there was no episode. So thank you to everyone who's been understanding about that. But anyways, let's get to the show. So I have a couple thank yous for this week. So the first thank you is to Alice Bloom. Alice, I think her name is. I Ravelry PM'd her on Ravelry and saying, I want to make my podcast very popular like the other podcasts. I want to make it get more viewers and have more, just more commenting and everything. And so she gave me tons of suggestions. She was very nice. She wrote me 2 humongous PMs on Ravelry. So thank you very much, Allison. That was very nice of you. So thank you very much. Also, again, to everyone who's been understanding about, no episode last week. So thank you to that. Also, I contacted Just Run It, Megan from the Stockinette Zombies podcast this week. I told her I want to make my banner like yours. Like if you go over to their group, they have an awesome banner for their group, and I know a program or editing program they used. And so she told me, and she says, I can always help you out and make your own banner. I'm like, well, okay, that would be great. And she says, well, just email me your idea and through my personal email, and I can help you and all. So I'm going to sketch out what I want my banner to be like, and so she's going to help me, so that's a big thank you to her. Also, I also contacted Lala from the Knit Girls. I told her that I need help on deciding what type of sweater I should knit with my Knit Picks yarn, and so she says because really I haven't made too many sweaters, I only made 3, and they haven't fit me. And so I told her, what can I do to make sure it fits me? I do swatch, I do everything that I'm supposed to do, I measure, blah, blah, blah. And she says, well, here's a good pattern for you that I think will work out. So I'm going to look into the pattern. It is $6 on Ravelry, and so I'm just going to check it out and see if I like it and see if it's going to work for me. So I just want to say thank you to her for helping me out a little bit. And also, I want to say thank you to Alice Harris on Ravelry. She was just checking in yesterday to me. She says, I haven't heard from you in a while, I just want to make sure everything's okay. And I told her everything has been alright. So I just want to thank you to her for, just checking in on me. So that's it for thank yous for this week. And if you've done anything nice this week, or if you're just joining the group or commenting, thank you very much, and I very appreciate it. Now for what am I working on? Now I have a big basket here is because I brought everything out, and it is outside and it's kind of dirty out here, it's very dusty, but so if I'm digging into the basket here, it's because that's why. So just hold on 1 second. Whoa. Okay, there we go. So last week I showed you guys I was working on Spud from Spud and Chloe on the Farm, and I did finish him, by the way, and I'll show you guys that in a little while. But after that, I decided that I want to work on the Fiber Company, the Quaking Aspen Shawl by Courtney Kelly. This is what it looks like. It's a worsted weight shawl knit on size USA 4.0 millimeter, and this is a free pattern. You can get this off of Ravelry. And I really like this pattern. I did have trouble at the beginning as her directions are kind of all over the place. That's one thing that I look for in patterns if the designer makes the pattern like all the directions all over the pages. Like one page has like the body pattern and the very last page has the whatever. And that's what I look for in patterns is, does the designer like, I don't know, disorganize their way how they write? I don't like it when the designers do that. I like it if it's all like on one page and all like there and organized. So that's what I usually look for in patterns if you're wondering. So this is what I'm knitting on. It's a very nice shawl. It is knit from the top to the bottom, and the edging, I think it's like the even star edging that you just knit it off of the needles, and I'll show you that, guys, in a second. So I'm knitting this on a size US 8 in Lion Brand yarn, and this is like in a burnt, I don't know, like a burnt rusty orange, not orange, red, sorry about that. So I'm getting better lighting today because I am outside. So this is going to be the edging color. And for the main body color, I'm using the Lion Brand Wool Ease in the, let me see, way, it's in 151. So it's like this very heathery gray. And so I've been knitting this on probably a week and a half now. It does go by a little slow when you first, because you have like around 200 some odd stitches on your needles. And I can knit fast, I can knit at a good speed and all. Like I can get across this row in about maybe 2.5 minutes or minute and a half. I don't know, I'm a very quick knitter. I just always been. So this is what it looks like so far. As you can see, I have the body done. Oops, my computer is going to shut off soon. I have the body done, and then I'm starting the edging. And you're supposed to do like these stripes for 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I'm going to start the edging tonight because I already did enough of these stripes. So I really like it so far, and the stitch markers I'm using they were gifted to me by Deb of Deb's Quilts. That's Robbery Name Robbery, so thank you for that. They do snag a little bit on my yarn, but really I don't mind. If they're gonna, stitch markers or stitch markers, usually they're all gonna snag, but you know. So this is what I'm working on. And I really like it. My gauge was kind of tight at the beginning. I don't know why, but it just was. And then as I was knitting on it more, it got a little bit looser. I don't know why that happens to me sometimes, but it just does. But you can't really tell. Like if you weren't a knitter, you couldn't tell at all. But so yeah. So I really like this. I really recommend this for anyone who wants to do shawl knitting because it's very easy. You can understand the directions easy. It's worsted weight, which is going to go by super quick, and plus it's very thick and warm. So that's what I recommend if you were going to do shawl knitting. So I really like it. I really like the colors that I chose out. I was going to do like a blue border, but then I decided, well, that's not really going to look good. So I'm just going to do like this reddish, like a barn red color. So I really like it. So that's what I am working on for this week. So let me put that on the side here. I hope that doesn't get dirty. But anyways, that's it for what's work in progress. Now off to FOs of the week, so yay. Last week I showed you Spud. I was working on Spud, or 2 weeks ago I guess you could. And Spud is from Spud and Chloe on the Farm, and I really recommend this book. It's very cheap on Amazon. I know that Alice Bloom on Ravelry, she ordered it and she got it, so she says it's very great. So go and check it out. It's a very nice book by Susan B. Anderson. And so yeah, so I knitted Spud. That's what Spud looks like right there. And he was super easy and quick to knit. And oh my goodness, he is absolutely adorable. Just look at that little dude. It's like, I just really love Spud. His body went by kind of slow at the beginning, but as you're decreasing, he goes by super quick. Then I did all of his parts in one day, like all his feet, his head, his bow tie, his hair, his mouth, and his 2 eyes. I'm not the best embroiderer on the planet, but I think I did pretty good. So yeah, he's super cute. Sorry, a car is going by real quick, so let's let him pass. Okay, he passed. So anyway, so this is what Spud looks like. I knit him on a size US 6 4.0 millimeter. He's knitted out of Lion Brand Wool Ease in the Fisherman colorway, then Red Heart Super Saver yarn in like a tan color for his feet and for his head, and then for his bow tie it's Knit Picks Wool the Andes in like a red barn colorway. I did make his collar a little bit shorter. I didn't want to have the leash, I just wanted to have the collar, and actually I like it better like this. I don't like the leash at all. So yeah, he's super quick. I recommend him, and plus he does stand. You do not have to put poly pellets in his body to make him stand. His 4 feet usually make him stand straight and tall. He does stand on my sewing desk, by the way, so he's super cute. I love all his curly cues and stuff like that. He's definitely going to be in my cabinet, like my show-off cabinet, that's what I'm going to call it, at the Laughlin Library this summer. So I really like him, and one of my grandma's co-workers, I sent her a picture. I don't know why I just said pig, but she says she really liked it. So he's super cute, and I love his little hair at the top. It reminds me of my dog who passed away a year and a half ago, because he used to have like really cute hair like that. So anyways, this is Spud, and there's a bug right there, but anyways, this is Spud. He's super cute, love him to death. And I think I did a very good job, and all the other Spuds out there, they're awesome as well. So he's a really cute little animal, and there's like a big horse fly right there, like over there. I can't really see him, but anyways, that's Spud, and he's very, very adorable. And I hope he does not get dirty out here, so I'm just going to stick him back into the basket. I was going to have more FOs because I haven't recorded like in 2.5 weeks, but I was going to have more FOs, but you know what happens, I just didn't. I was just too busy, so I only have one FO for this week. Now off to spinning. Yay, spinning. I'm finally spinning up the fiber, Knit by Design fiber, and sorry, there's cars going by and people, and this is going to be weird recording in public, I guess you can call it, so I'm just going to speak a little bit more quieter. So I'm finally applying up the Knit by Design fiber. I applied this up this week, and I got 414 yards at the first applied bump of fiber. So I can't believe I got 414 yards of this. Is because I don't know why. This is like a, I don't know, close to sport weight heavy fingering. And so it's very nice. It's very squishy actually. When I was applying it, it was kind of rough in my fingers. This is a superwash merino, but as I was applying it, it was kind of rough. But when I whacked it and soaked it and what you're supposed to do, it got very squishy and soft. So it's very nice. I'm applying up the second ball right now on my wheel, and I hope I get another 414 yards so I can make a little hand spun cardigan for myself. Usually yarns, like usually sweaters, I don't need that much yarn because I'm not like a small person. Like I'm just a normal person. My bust is very kind of large, I guess you can say. That's kind of embarrassing, but I have a normal sized bust and my body's fine, but I'm actually very tall. Like I'm like 5'8" or 9, and so for sweaters they have to be longer, but not, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I hope I get enough yardage so I can make a hand spun cardigan for myself. It's because I don't know why, I just think hand spun cardigans and all that type of stuff is kind of cool. So I'm going to untwist this right now for you guys. So this is what it looks like. It is off of a 2-yard Nitty Knotty. I got 207 wraps. So that equals to 414 yards, because you have to multiply it by 2 because of the Nitty Knotty. So yeah, I really like it. And if you have any pattern suggestions of for this yarn, please let me know. And I'll show you guys the other bump applied next week, and I'll tell you guys the total amount of yardage, so you can give me pattern suggestions. I guess I really like pattern suggestions. Is because I don't know why, it just comes to me more I don't know what I'm talking about here. My ear is actually kind of plugged up today. I don't know why, but just is. I think it's because Midnight's hair is shedding too much, and I'm getting a little bit of an allergy attack. So sorry if I'm rambling on a little bit. So that's it for one spinning for this week, and it's super nice. I just want to, like, I don't know, make this into a pillow or something. It's very soft. So, and this is Knit by Design fiber. It's 100% superwash merino. I can't read the colorway name because of the person. When I guess when they were writing it, they wrote it messy, so I can't really read it. So, anyways, this is hand spun. I can't really get this together here today for some weird reason. I don't know. I'm just very tired lately. So again, this school is like really overwhelming now. I don't know why. I guess the second semester they're just putting more work in and more projects in. It's just like barely getting any sleep. But, you know, plus life in general, it's like, wow. And then all this crafting that I do. So I'm very tired today. But anyways, so that's it for one thing for spinning. And it's give you guys a close-up. What it looks like. And I think it looks like the beach, actually. So that's one thing for spinning. Also, I got a lot of fiber, as you all may know, from what's her name? Judy Maizo on Ravelry. I got a lot of fiber from her, and so I'm thinking about doing some yarn from the Spin Art book by JC Boggs. And so she got me a lot of bats and a lot of like sample fiber. So like this fiber right here, I want probably some coarse spinning with. I always thought coarse spinning was kind of odd. I haven't really liked it. The finished product of it is kind of cool, but as you're like spinning it, it looks kind of messy to me. But that's just my own opinion. So I really like this sample fiber that she gifted me. It's like this reds and browns and all these different types of colors. And so I'm going to practice coarse spinning with this as soon as I get the fiber off of my wheel that I'm spinning right now. And then I also want to spin up this red velvet, this Diet Yarns. And this is in the red velvet colorway. It's 4.5 ounces. I want to try like maybe spinning coils out of this. I'm not sure yet, but it just looks like a very cool type of fiber to spin coils or something. But I have to watch the DVD again and see what I actually want to do with some of this fiber, because I don't know why I haven't really spun from bats yet before. I actually never really spun a bat before in my life. So I want to try spinning these bats with the book, the Spin Art book. So I really like this Spin Art book. I did review this a while back ago, I think back in October or sometime. So yeah, so I really like this book, and I'm definitely going to try a lot of this stuff in here. It looks kind of wild to me. I'm sort of like Leslie on the Knit Girls. I don't really like extravagant type of weird yarns, but I really like this book. I got this book because it was very popular. A lot of people were talking about it, so I'm like, oh, what the heck, I'm just going to go and get it. Anyways, I did get this for my birthday, by the way, so I really like this book, and I'm definitely going to pick out what type of fiber I want to do and spin coils or coarse spins. So you can choose which one I could do. You can always leave a recommendation in the comments thread. So I was going to show you two more. So this one is Mystery Art Bat by Hand Blended Fibers, and it's the Riddle Fiber Arts. And this one has, let me show it to you guys. Let me see, alpaca, banana fiber, and Firestar. This one is 2.4 ounces. This one is very fuzzy. It does have, I really like it. I actually love alpaca. This is one of my favorite fibers. It does get a little bit kind of fuzzy in my mind. Well, it is fuzzy, but a lot of people don't like it because it sheds a little bit, but I don't really mind that. So this is what this one looks like. I love the teals and the greens and just all the very cool colors in this one. And this one is also by the same person as the Ritual Fiber Arts. This one has merino, BFL, silk, and nylon. This one is 2 ounces as well. So this also has a little bit of Firestar in it. So this one is very cool. I'm thinking about just spinning this into a 3-ply. Ooh, sorry, I have to burp there, so excuse me. But anyway, so I'm thinking about doing a 3-ply with this yarn, so with this fiber. So I'm not sure because the colors are just beautiful in here. I just love it. I just want to put it on my shelf and just stare at it. It's just very pretty, this yarn, this fiber. So these 3 fibers are the fibers I want to do with arts, like spinning art yarns with. So you can choose what type of yarns I can do with it, like coils or with you know, core spinning or whatever. You can choose what want to see from me. So I'm sorry if I'm just acting, I don't know, I'm not into the show today for some reason. I'm just very tired today, which is weird. But anyways, that's it spinning for this week. So let's get on to what's next for the show. So as you all may know, I want to knit up this yarn that my Zoe Judy Ravelry gave to me. And this yarn is the Knit Picks City Tweed HW in an Orca colorway. And I have, I think, around 7 or 8 balls of this. And it is 55% merino wool, 25% super fine alpaca, and 20% tweed. And they're 164 yards each. And it's like this gray color with specks of tweed in it. I really like this, and I love gray and I love tweed, and this is like one of my most favorite colors in the whole yarn community or whatever. I don't know why, but I just really like this color. And so Lala helped me on Ravelry to pick out what type of sweater I could do. Forgot what she said about it, like what type of sweater that she recommended for me, but looks like this sweater that had like a V-neck. It's like a cardigan, and it had like tied on the side. I like that. I wasn't pretty sure if I want to do that or not, but that's another idea of what I can look into for knitting a cardigan out of. Then I went on Ravelry after that, and I looked for, I don't know, probably an hour and a half looking for sweaters for myself again. And then I just found, let me see, 1, 2, I found 3 sweaters that I want to do that I picked out for myself. And so the first sweater is the Girl Friday by Mercedes Tarshowick. I can't really say her last name, but it's a very nice sweater. I don't have the picture with me right now. It's because the tablet actually died the minute I started recording, and I don't feel like, setting up the charger, plus I can't charge it out here because I'm outside. So anyways, you can look it up. It's called Girl Friday by Mercedes Tarshowick Clark. Something like that. It's a very nice sweater. That's like probably the sweater I actually want to do, because it's just very nice. It's elegant. It's feminine enough that I can wear and not look like a boy or whatever. And so it's a very nice sweater. And also I want to do the Vanille by Volden Vine. That one also is cool. I have to piece together, I think, and also all these patterns that I'm mentioning are free patterns on Ravelry. But anyways, you have to piece that one together, which I'm good at piecing and all, but I just don't really want to take the time to. The type of sweaters that I like are from the top down. You can separate the sleeves, and you can do the button band by picking up the stitches or whatever. But I just don't really feel like piecing a sweater. But that sweater is very nice and very cool, but I don't feel like piecing it together. And then I want to do the Q Sarah by Kirsten Kapoor. That one I heard good reviews on. I heard that it's a very nice sweater. I think you have to piece that one together too, but all the sweaters I like so far you have to piece together, except for a couple that I picked out so far. So you know how it goes. So those are like the 3 sweaters that I wanted to pick out for myself. I will show you guys the pictures for that next week when the tablet's, not dead or whatever. So those are the 3 sweaters that I want to do for myself for this yarn. And this yarn, it looks like a 2-ply. Yeah, it is definitely a 2-ply. So if you have any suggestions, like any more suggestions on what type of sweater I could do with this yarn, please on the blog, or please comment on Ravelry, in the Ravelry group, YouTube, or wherever where to contact me. And so, yeah, I have like, I don't know, 8 or 9 skeins of this, like 8 or 9 balls of this. So it's a very nice yarn. Also, I want to do Chloe from Sped and Chloe at the Farm Book. After I finished, where's that book? Where did I stick that book at? Oh no, here it is. After I finish Spud from this book, I definitely want to make Chloe. And Chloe's the little girl with the red hair. And I definitely want to make her. It's because, I don't know, they just go together in the book. They do go together in the book. Plus she's, the little doll looks very cute to knit. Looks very simple to knit. It just, I don't know. It just looks very cute. I'm just going to knit her up, and I do have the yarn, actually, not the exact yarn, but I do have the color of the dress, like in the same, like, doesn't that match, sort of, so I have the dress color for this, and I do have the, color for her limbs and stuff, so I only need the, burnt orange yarn for her hair, so I'm definitely going to make her. I might whip her up this week. I don't know, she seems very quick and easy to knit. So, yeah, that's another what's next for knitting. For sewing, I haven't done too much sewing at all lately. I'm very kind of mad at myself about that, because I really need to start sewing soon because I need to get a project done. I did finish the dress, by the way, like I've been telling you guys for weeks now. But my school said for the Valentine's Day dance that, bug, go away. By the way, I don't like bugs at all, but anyways, so my school told us that we need to have a dress code for the dance. And now the dress code is, nothing that's too low cut or whatever. And they also said it has to be pink, red, or white. Now my dress is like a cream color, and they probably won't let me allowed to wear that. I don't know why, but so I don't have a dress anymore for the dance. Well, I actually do. I do have a red dress I got last week at JCPenney for $4. It was on sale. It's like this, not really, it's like this sheer black, and then it comes like to a what's that called? A sweet heart neckline, and it's all red. It's another car going by, sorry about that. But anyway, so that's the dress I'm going to wear, and plus I actually got black Converse last week as well for only $30, and that's what I'm going to wear with it. Now, I'm not that type of person, again, that likes to wear high heels, so I'm going to mix it up a little bit. So I'm not going to wear the dress to the dance anymore. I'm very mad about that, because I've worked my booty off to make it, but what can you do? But we'll wear that probably for my graduation soon, so I'm just going to save it for that time, so I hope it will fit me by then, but so anyways, that's one thing for sewing. Also for sewing, for what's next, what I'm going to do that I need to get the fabric for, this pattern is going to be in Sewing a Straight Line by Barrett Barber. And this is another one of my favorite all-time books. And the dress I want to do is an origami dress. That dress is very easy, simple, elegant, and it looks like a dress that you can wear not all year round, but something like that. Like for this dress, you could probably wear it in the summer, definitely in the spring, the summer, and maybe in the fall. But in the winter, you can always put it with a cardigan and with some tights and some boots. But this is another dress that I want to make. This one seems very easy. It just seems like a big piece of fabric that you sew like 2 seams, and you make a hem, and then you just put like some detail work at the top and just some straps. And so it looks super easy to make. For this, you just have to measure yourself, like your bust line, your back, your length from your top to your knee or whatever. So it looks super easy and simple. It looks like you have to put in the zipper, which I don't like zippers at all. They're just a pain to me. But, I love to sew. So that's what, like, with me and stuff, I like to make complicated things and then I like to make complicated things, and then sometimes I don't like to, but then afterwards it's all worth it. But anyways, this is another dress I want to make pretty soon. I want to get to this probably tomorrow after church maybe. So yeah, so it looks very easy. You only need like 2 yards of main color, 1/4 of a yard of accent color, and a 1/2 of a yard of a contrasting color fabric. an 11-inch zipper, plus I have hooks and eyes and an 11-inch zipper here at home. So I only need the fabric for this, and that's one thing for what's next. Usually this looks like this episode is just all about what I'm going to do next, really, but anyways, it's just an episode. Also, I want to make curtains for my room. There's also a sewing pattern in that book for curtains. I just want to make curtains for myself is because my room has 2 big windows, and it gets kind of hot in there sometimes. It's going to be summer soon. I know it's only January, but here in Vegas, it gets hot like around March. It's very weird, but it just does. And so I want to make curtains for myself soon. I don't know what type of fabric yet. It's going to be cotton, of course, but I don't know what type of print. Probably going to be a plaid. I don't know, because plaid's one of my favorite things to wear. It's like this shirt I love to wear and whatever. So that's one thing for sewing as well. Also for sewing, there's also a sewing in Laughlin, Nevada. It's like an hour and 45 minutes away from me, and my grandma works at that library. And so there's going to be a quilting class there on February 16th, I think it is. And my grandma was telling me, well, I think it's like a Saturday or a Friday. And she says probably after school I can pick you up from school and you can get all your sewing stuff together and we can go ahead to Laughlin. I'm like, well, okay, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure yet. But so I might join that class. It is free. It is at the library. I might join that class in a couple weeks from now. It's probably in around 2.5 weeks. So yeah, so that's one thing for sewing as well. I might join that class. Also, not also for sewing, let's get on to midnight stories for this week. So I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3 midnight stories. So my brother, he is training at this Goodwill. He's getting like job training and such. And so midnight, he does not like that. He does not like that at all. And so my brother, he drinks like the red Gatorade and stuff. So it's in his room and it's on his shelf. And midnight, he got into 3, and there was Gatorade and Powerade everywhere. There was Gatorade on midnight, there was Gatorade on the floor, on his bed. It was sticky, it was gross, and he did that for 3 days in a row. Now he doesn't do it anymore because now he understands that my brother has a job and everything, but he just does not like that. And my brother is like his main master, I guess, is because I don't know why my brother picked him out. My brother takes care of him. It's usually my brother's dog, but my brother lives here at my house, and the dog too, so it's like our family dog. So Midnight did not like that a big bug right there, but my brother did not like that my brother has a job, but what can you do about it? He needs the money and everything. So that's one midnight story. Also, another one is he chewed up his harness. Yeah, I know, awful. He chewed it up is because, again, he was mad at my brother Matthew because of his job and everything. So Midnight does not have a harness anymore, so I cannot take him out for a walk until he gets a new one. It's because when a dog, this is what I learned this summer when I trained the service dogs, is when a dog has a collar on and the dog has more control, but if a dog has a harness on, you have more control of the leash and the dog. And so that's why I like to put a harness on Midnight, is because Midnight is super strong. He can carry, I don't know, maybe 2 people on his back and pull a wagon. He is super strong. And that's why I don't take him on a walk with a collar on his neck, is because he will pull me and it won't be a good story. The only way I can take him for a walk is with the harness. So he did chew up his other harness, which is, I don't know, it's funny. It is a little bit too small for him, so we need to go and get him one today, because he did run out of dog food today, and also his harness is broken. So that's what my brother and my mom are going to do soon, I hope. Then also my grandma came down here Wednesday and Thursday of this week, and my grandma has this little dog named Yankee. I think you guys heard of him before, and he is about the size of, I don't know, 2 shoes put together, like 2 high tops put together. He's a very small Shih Tzu, and so he is not afraid of anything. I mean, nothing at all. Like, if a big dog comes after him, he stands there and he wants to play with the dog. And so Midnight's very cute, so he has a friend now, and it's Yankee, and they were like playing around. They were fun. It was super hilarious because Midnight was getting on his hands and knees and chasing Yankee, and Yankee was chasing him, and they were licking each other's noses, and it was very cute. But then after a while, Yankee got too scared, and Yankee actually ran up to my grandma and didn't want to play with Midnight anymore. So Yankee liked it at first, but then he got, I don't know, really scared of it. I hope my computer does not die, but was keep your fingers crossed. But anyways, that's it for Midnight Stories for this week. Let me see if I have anything else in my bin to show you, but I guess not. Now off to other stuff. The blog, I did post one blog post this week. I will be posting on the blog more next week, so stay tuned for that. I just showed you guys the yarn for the sweater and the finish Spud, of course. So I took a lot of photographs of Spud, and he'll be up on my Ravelry page soon. Also videos, I will be trying to record more videos next week, more tutorials, so stay out for that. I hope I have enough energy to do that. Lately I haven't had a lot, but you know. And also KL, I was going to have a KL for this month, but I'm not going to do that. The KL that I'm going to do is going to probably be in March or in April. So there is going to be a KAL coming up soon in the months of March or April. So stay tuned for that. And also for Joanne, what I'm saying here today. Also, I just want to tell you guys, do you know what age Joanne's hires to teach a class? I'm not 16 yet, so I don't know if you have to be 16 or 18, because I really want to teach a class at Joanne's or Hobby Lobby or wherever. So if you guys know what age you have to be to teach a class, please contact me, or you know where to contact me, through the blog or Ravelry, wherever. So if you know that, please contact me. So that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you liked this outdoor recording, I guess. I might do a little bit more of it soon. I might take the computer to a park or maybe. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. It is actually very nice out here today. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's just actually very nice. So I'll see you next week, and thank you guys for watching and taking time out of your day to deal with my, I don't know, jibber jabber here. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. You can find me on Ravelry, YouTube, Facebook, anywhere that's in the interwebs or whatever. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. And make sure to like and subscribe and tell all of your other friends about me. So thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.